Here I am live. Hi, Mary. How are you? Mary, it is 88 degrees here. I can't believe it. 88 degrees. It's crazy. I'm not complaining. Not complaining. How's your day going so far, Mary? Did you see my preview? I have some amazing glass today. Amazing. It's so pretty here on my table. All this pretty glass. Does my picture look okay? It seems like it's like little fuzzy, like over here. It looks like there's a black spot, like fuzzy right here. Might just be the sun. Gonna wait for people to get their notifications so we can get started. Me too, Mary. Me too. I have my doors open. And I was just walking by my cockatiels and she's sitting on 4 eggs. Oh, oh. I got her. Well, I had the boy, then I went and got a female because I used to breed cockatiels a long time ago, but he's not fertile at all. So I have to throw the eggs away and I feel so bad. It's like every 2 to 3 months she's sitting on eggs, maybe like 4 months. So I hate throwing her eggs away. It's horrible. I let her sit on them for a couple of weeks, but they're not fertile. So, and my AI, you might be able to hear them once they start singing in there. I just can't believe this weather. I went the other day and I started opening up camp, cleaning up camp. Hi, Mary. I am awesome. How are you? Just talking about the beautiful weather here in New York. It is 88 degrees. And I'm starting to clean up camp. Oh my gosh, what a mess. What a mess. So I'll probably be over there tomorrow and throughout the weekend, just to get it cleaned up. But then everybody's just like, well, don't worry. When Monday comes around, we're going to be back down to normal temperatures. So I'm taking it and I love it. Went for our first motorcycle ride last night. That was fun. Yes, it was so fun. Getting out in the nice breeze we had last night. It was just so fun. Maybe I have something on my I don't have a tissue. I do have a little piece of tissue paper though. I'm thinking there might be something on my camera up there. I'm going to wipe it off a little bit. Hang on a second, guys. I'm going to wipe it off. It's my camera. Nope, it's still there. So Mary, in my preview, I was talking about that. I wanted to talk about that picture that I sent you that you got. I couldn't. I knew. I just had this feeling that there was something behind that picture. Maybe a ghost. Yeah. No, don't say that. But yeah, I was just so, and then you sent me the pictures. I'm going to show everybody the picture that you sent me of the newspaper that was in there. Just give me a second, guys, to get it up on my phone. So that picture was from 1877. So that's 145 years ago. Wow. So 11 years after Lincoln got assassinated. I was telling that to my husband. He's like, wow. I just had this feeling that there was something in that picture frame. And I can't believe I didn't look. I wanted to look, but I didn't look. Let me see. I'm just getting it up now. Let's see. Hang on, I'm still scrolling. Here it is. Okay, now if you guys remember, I sold this picture that says, God bless her home to Mary. And then when she got it home, she took the back off. And here's a picture of the newspaper, and I'm going to blow it up so that you can see it. It does say Boston Herald there up on the top. And I'm going to zoom it up close so that you can see the date. It says the morning of September 22nd, 1877. Isn't that so cool? So, Mary, did you read the whole new? Because I'd be like, I would read the whole newspaper. Was it just like one piece of paper, and does it fold open, or is it just one sheet of paper? And did you read it? Like, what were the most exciting things that you saw in that newspaper article? And I see the price of the newspaper was, it says price 2, so it must have been 2 cents. So cool, Mary. And I know that you love that. So neat. Because when I zoom it up close, I try to read what was in there. So yes, Mary, you have to tell me about this paper. I just thought it's so cool. That must have been exciting for you to open it up and see that in there. Was there anything else in there, or was it just that was it? Am I lagging? Am I frozen? It's just so cool. And set my phone down. Did you guys get to see the my preview? I've got lots of glass today. Lots of beautiful glass. I'm going to check my phone because it seems like it might be frozen. Maybe, let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was probably very frail and very, crisp. Hi, Decimal Clever. Nice, 80. But that's so cool, Mary. So cool, and I'm glad that you love it. Okay, I see there's 5 people here. I'm gonna make a couple more minutes. So let's see. I did talk about I went for a motorcycle, my first motorcycle ride of the season. That was so nice. Getting out there. I can't believe it's 88 degrees outside. Wow. And I believe it's supposed to be the same all the way up until maybe Saturday. And then Sunday we're expecting some rain. And then probably right back down in the 50s on starting again on Monday. Let me take a sip of my water. Can you guys hear my birds? There you go. It's funny because I have like a little house, like a little nest that she sits in. It kind of looks like a teepee, but it's hung from the top of the cage. So she puts her eggs in there. Well, she lays her eggs in there. And then while she's laying on the eggs, he just sits there and sings to her the whole time. Like, what are you doing in there? You need to come back out. Oh, cool, Mary. I've never ever seen a moose. I am in upstate New York, Decimal Clever. I am in the Adirondacks. Yep. I am in the country. And then let's see, a couple months. It's usually like June 24th is Kaylani's last day of school. And then we'll be moved over to the lake, and I stay there all summer until the first day of school starts. I just live it up. Yes, it is beautiful country here. Oh, okay, Mary. That's awesome. That is awesome. It's just so cool. And I bet you put it in a really special place too. Um, I'm gonna keep my eyes out for more of those because I love that kind of stuff. Hmm, very neat. Okay, guys, let's get started. All my sales are going to be offer ups. I'm just going to give you a price, and we're going to start from there. I am shipping from New York. I do use Pirate Ship for shipping, which shipping is based on the size of your box, the weight of your box, and where it's going. So like if you're over here on the East Coast towards New York, it's a pretty good price. But if I'm shipping like to California, it might be a little. But I've noticed now, since I think last week, that the prices, a pirate ship is pricing is going down. So that's good. Can you hear my bird sound? It's like he's yelling at her. Oh, okay, Mary. My birds are funny. My birds' name are Charlie and Tango. I always say, Charlie, Charlie bit my finger. And I go, hey, pretty baby. Oh, oh, he's still yelling at her. Can you guys hear him? He's like, doo 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 doo. Oh my goodness. It might be the weather too. Okay, guys, if you guys are just coming in to please give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. I am trying to get my channel to grow. Let's see, this July, yeah, in July, I've been doing this for 2 years now. Oh my gosh, really, Mary? Yeah. So I think I have like close to 300 and let's say I'm close to 370 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you guys ever have any questions, you can always email me. Okay, let's get started. I think I'm going to start on some jewelry first, and then I'm just going to go around the table. And if you guys saw my preview, and if there's anything in particular that you were interested in, and you have to, have to go somewhere, I will definitely show it to you if you have to hurry up and leave. Because I know when you have to hurry up and leave. Been there, done that. I do have some beautiful things today. Okay, my first is going to start at 19. I'm going to say 18. And it's going to be for choice. And these are called diachroic bracelets. So here is a black one. Now this black one's got like pinks and greens and gold in it. And this one, and both of these are 7 inches. Hope that you can see the pretty colors in there. So this is called diachroic glass. And this one does weigh, it is 7 inches long, and also this one is too. Now this one's kind of got like an opalescent setting in the background with more purple stones in there. And they both do measure to be 7 inches. So here is the white one with the pretty purple stones in it. And then this one's got like pinks and greens in it, and the black. And this is called diachroic glass. And there you can have your choice for $18 if there was any interest in these. And if you guys are watching this later, all you have to do is email me. My email is right there in my video, and you can just email me and I'll let you know what is still available. I think these would be awesome for the summertime. So pretty. I'm actually going to take this bracelet off and put it on this arm so you can see them better. And I believe let me show you the back of them also. This is the back of them. And it does have a little hook here. It's kind of like the pinch one. You open it and close it with a clasp. If I can open it. There we go. So it does have like this kind of hook closure right here. And I'll set them on my arm so that you can see how pretty they are. I think these would be beautiful for the summertime. So this is called diachroic glass. Okay, if there's no interest in these starting at 18, put that on the screen. I will just pass. So this one's got like a little opalescent stones in the background with these little really pretty purple, like glittery stones in there. And this one is the black one with like the green, pinks, and purples in there. Very different, very unique, that is for sure. I don't think you're going to see too many people wearing this kind of different kind of a bracelet. Very neat. Okay, and I'm going to put these in my bowl. There's no interest in those. You can always think about it and let me know in the chat, or you can email me. And I'm going to put the next one up there. Oh, it's not a choice in this one. And this one is going to start at 17. Now this one is, shoot, I forgot the name of the stone. But it is sterling silver. It's just a really pretty green stone. Can't remember the name of the stone now. But it is stamped and marked. There's like a little cross on here with all the sterling stuff on here. And behind the cross, there's stamps that does say sterling in there. And some other words also. So the little hook enclosure here kind of got like a little toggle. And it goes through that circle. And these are sterling right here. All the sterling beadwork there. And this one is going to start at 8.17. And this one, I believe, was 7.5 inches. Let me just check again. I was wearing it. You guys like turquoise. It really goes good with turquoise. It is about 8 inches. And it fits perfect on my wrist. Very pretty. I can't remember the name of these stones. I forgot. But they're not turquoise. And it is done on a wire with all the little sterling beadwork there on the bottom. If there were any interest in that, I just think it's very pretty. Very boho, this color. Okay, and I will pass on this if you guys wanted to think about that pretty bracelet. Of course, it'll probably come to me after the sale what kind of stones that were in here. Can't remember. Sorry, guys. Okay, my next jewelry is a bracelet. And this one is going to start at 40. And I did get this in Mexico. I did go to Mexico in October. But, hi, Jeannie. And I love like this little flower right here. Kind of like sets up right. Let me stupid streamer. This flower right here. I just think that's so pretty. And look at the leaves that are on here. Here's a pretty leaf right there. It's got a little pretty banding around it. And it does say Navajo, Mexico in here. It's stamped right here. Let me put that up. How are you today, Jeannie? Jeannie, guess what? It is 88 degrees here in New York. Can you believe it? Our snow finally just melted like 2 weeks ago. And I'm going to show what it looks like on my wrist. This was going to start at 40 if there was any interest in this beautiful bracelet I got in Mexico. So pretty. I love all the work they did on it. Another leaf right there. And you can also pull this in and out as for it to fit your wrist. Just very pretty. And I did say it was stainless steel. Great for the beach. I say great any day. I love turquoise. Oh, nice, Jeannie. Loving it, loving it, loving it. I just a little bit ago, I'm starting to go over to the lake, and I'm starting to clean up over there. What a mess. What a mess. I told my kids, even though you don't live here, you can still come over and help. Okay, and I'm going to pass on this if there was no interest in this. If you guys wanted to think about that. Put that in my bowl. Okay, my next one is going to start at 22. And it is for a micro mosaic brooch. Let me show it to you. Now this is all inlaid with glass. In the back, it is stamped Italy. I know, and I'll show that to you. I keep forgetting to put this up on the screen. There. And I'm going to measure it. I love how like the gold beading that goes around through the brooch there. This is great for spring, for summer. I'm going to show you the stamp mark that does say Italy right there in the back there. It's probably very hard to see. Right there in front of my fingernail, it does say Italy. And I love, here's the setting on the side. See, there's like little gold banding that goes around the sides here. Oops, and I popped it open. There we go. And I'm going to measure it. Pretty, pretty colors in there. Thank you, Mary. And I'm going to measure it. I think this, yeah, the centerpiece has got black. So that black does make those flower up in there. I'm going to measure it. Here to see with my my banner there. Let's see how big this is. Okay, someone stole. Oh, it's on my lap. I'm surprised. It's on my lap. It is just about 1.5 inches. I'm going to put it around my neck. If there is no other interest besides Mary, I'm going to call it for Mary. Very pretty. I have no idea. I don't think I could have patience to inlay all that very, very intricate glass. Okay, I'm going to set it down and I'm going to put sold in for Mary. Thank you, Mary. Congratulations. I'm going to write you down for that. Appreciate that, Mary. And that was 22. Okay. Okay, my next one is going to be a pretty brooch. And it's going to start at 12. I don't know what it is about this brooch, but I love this brooch. I believe it's and it has red and white stones in it. And they're it's set in these flowers. Let me put that up on the screen. Isn't it pretty? And I'm going to measure it. Maybe if I sit up a little bit, you can see what it looks like on my shirt and my shoulder up here. Let me measure it here. And this one is 1.5 inches. I just love all those little red white stones in there. And then this is the back. I believe it is copper or maybe just copper toned. Okay, if there's no interest in this, I'm going to put it back in my bowl. You guys can think about it. I'm already thinking towards fall already. I don't want it to come here because I really do want to enjoy summer, but I am also going to Cancun again in October. Okay, I can't wait for that too. Let's see. Now, I did get this from my antique guy, and I did look it up, and I was surprised about this piece. I just got it because I thought the puppy on here was just so cute. And when I looked it up, they said it is a Pekingese. So it is a pen holder, and the pen's still in here. I don't know if it works or not. Texture underneath here. And I'm going to start this at 22. And I'm going to show you when I look it up what it says about it. I got to take a picture of it first. I was like, wow, that is interesting. Let's see. Okay. Of course, it probably won't come up this time when I'm looking for it. No, I don't see it on here. Let me take another picture of it. Sometimes it's just like it'll show up, then it won't show up. Let me try again. Hmm. Yeah, they said that the dog is a Pekingese. Okay. Nope, it's not coming up now. But anyways, when I looked it up and it said like a French name and that they were asking $67 for this on eBay. Yes, it is all glass. And I just think it's really neat. And the dog is kind of like frosted and he doesn't have any chips on him either. And I'm going to measure him. And I'm going to show you the shape of the bottom of it here. And it does have like some kind of texturing in here. And then here is the top of it. To the pen here. Show you the pen. And this pen just like moves all around. I just thought it was so cute. Let me measure him. He, I guess, is a pretty popular little pen holder. He stands 4.5 inches tall, and from each corner is 4 inches. Of course, when I wanted to go look at it, I should have saved it or something, but I didn't. I just thought it was really neat. Unique. A little Pekingese. There's face. See if I can get the pen out of the way. This way. That's better. And then here is the back. Thank you, Mary. Isn't it neat? I didn't get a date on it either, but this looks like something like maybe from the 40s. But if I look it up again, Mary, I will send you the information when I send him to you, okay? Look at his ears. Let me see if I can show you the side profile of his face. There's his face. It's not. Oh, I really didn't even look. I don't feel any stamp marks. Nope, I don't see any markings. Nope. Let me look up on the top because sometimes they do that. Nope. Nothing on the dog either. I like that you can just move this pen around. Okay, if there's no other interest besides Mary, I am going to set him down and I'm going to call it. Mary, I think that is a steal of a deal for this piece. Really, really unique. I thought for sure when I went to go pick him up that he'd be like all chipped up, and he's not chipped at all. At all. He's in perfect condition. Okay, let me set him down and I'm going to call it for Mary. Oh, thank you, Mary. I'm going to write you down, hon. Okay. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. I know, me either. Me either. I usually see ones that, are made out of metal or some kind of metal figure on it or something, but I've never seen one out of glass and in perfect condition. But yes, when I look it up, Mary, I'm going to send you the info. I'm going to write that down too about the maker and stuff. Hopefully I find it again. I'm sure I will if I just keep taking a picture of it. Sometimes if I just repeatedly take a picture of it, it'll come back up. Okay, I wanted to show you. So last week I told you I was waiting on a new black light flashlight. I got it. I got a new black light flashlight. And the one that I had was just a really, really thin one. But this one is battery operated. So my other one I had to plug it in to charge it on my computer, which was a pain. Because when I want a flashlight, I want to use it right now. I don't want to have to wait for it. So I'd rather have the battery ones. Okay, let's see. I'm going to start on these uranium glasses that I have. And they're going to start at 38. And this is a good price for these uranium glasses. Now there is 5 of them. And they are called the block optic pattern. Now, as you can see, it does have a nice glow just in the sunlight. And it's not like I can turn the sun off or close my windows because I do have just like lace curtains in here, so I can't get it really dark in here. Sorry, I flipped my shoe off. But I'm going to give you to show you with my black light. And there is the glow. Has an amazing glow to them. Let me put that up on the screen. And then I'm going to measure them. Now, there's no chips or cracks in them either. So these are called block optic. And they're a pretty thick glass. And I'm going to show you how tall they are. I'm going to get you up close so that you can see it's called the block optic. Like I said, they are pretty thick glass. Here is the bottom, and there's no chips on them. I do have a lot of glowy glass today. They stand 6 inches, so you're going to get 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then here is the 5th one. Now, if you are starting a uranium collection, I think these are gorgeous for your collection. Put the light back on them again. I can see using these at Halloween time. How cool would that be for Halloween time? Or just simply to put in your beautiful uranium collection. Very neat. Oh, my light is working good. It looks glowing really good here. So I said you're going to get 5 of them. And there's no chips or cracks. Okay, if there is no interest, I'm just going to pass. And if you guys are rewatching this, just email me and I'll let you know if they're still available. You're going to get 5 of them. Really neat. I'm not sure of the maker of them either. Okay. And I will set these to the side. Turn off my light. I'm a little blinded now. Woo. Okay. I'm going to put my next one. Now, when I looked this up, I showed it in my preview, and I kind of knew that it was Viking, but when I looked it up, I was surprised about this piece. They say that this is a very rare and hard to find piece, and it is gorgeous. I'm going to put a start price up here, and it is going to start at 28. Okay. And this is called Blue Neek, and it is Viking. I already did put a candle in it so that you can see how pretty this is. And it is all crackle glass by Viking. Is this beautiful? So when I looked this up on eBay, that's where I found it at. It was pretty pricey, like double the price of what I'm asking. And it is so gorgeous. I can see this out in the summertime, like on your picnic table or out on your porch. It's called Blue Neek and has beautiful crackles all through it. And it's not chipped. It is in perfect condition. I'm going to already did measure it. It measures 5 inches. Isn't this blue so stunning? I love like the how they did this. These big, huge points coming up to all that gorgeous crackle. I know, Mary. Thank you, Mary. Isn't it gorgeous? This blue is just stunning. Absolutely stunning. Yep, I can see this sitting outside over the summertime. Maybe you can put like a little citronella candle in there too to help with the bugs. They say that the bugs are going to be really bad this year. I'm like, oh, of course they're going to be at the lake all summer. Time to get that bug spray out. Okay, I see Mary at 28. If there is no other interest, I'm just going to call it for Mary for this beautiful Viking Blue Neek crackle glass. I just love it. I have my own collection of crackle glass, so this is very hard for me not to keep this, Mary. But like I said, I can't keep everything. I love my job and I call it work. I'm going to put that on my shirt. I love my job and I call it work. Okay, I'm going to set this down. It is, Mary. It when you get it home, it's so much prettier in person. Hi, Margot. Margot, isn't this gorgeous? It is Viking and it's called Blue Neek and it's all crackle. I just think this would look stunning outside during the summertime, on your picnic table, on your porch. It's just so gorgeous. Gorgeous. How are you today, Margot? I got my package yesterday too. I love those Bobeshki things they're called. I love those. Thank you for my stuff. Isn't this pretty? I'm going to set this down and I'm going to call it for Mary. If there is no other interest, it's just stunning. I bet you're going to get a lot of compliments about this too, Mary. I'm not sure, Mary. I'm not sure. To me, it seems like they did this kind of blue like in the 60s, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I just love it. Okay, I'm going to blow out my candle. I'm going to set it back over here very carefully. Let me take a sip of water and then put sold in. I love that, Mary. And oh, congratulations, Mary. You are going to love that piece. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me write it down, Mary. I know, right? I hear you. I hear you. You know, because I've been married, it's almost a couple months going to be 38 years. And I started collecting because we got married when we were 18. And as soon as we got married, my husband got stationed right over into Spain. So that was um my first love of vintage is just falling in love with stuff in Spain. So that's where I started collecting Fenton, Capodimonte, just a lot of stuff. What other stuff do I have? Yadros, all the stuff that's from Spain, and this beautiful Spanish pottery. I have a lot of my pottery in my kitchen. But anyways, what I was saying is, I was telling my boys, someday all this stuff is gonna be yours, and like, yeah, I don't want it. So yeah, yep. Kids. Well, thank God some of my daughter-in-laws do like vintage. So thank you, Mary, on that. You're you are gonna love it. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do my next one is going to start at 42. And this is another piece of Viking. I may have to get up and reach for it because it's at the very end of the table. This one is gorgeous. Look at this, guys. It is orange and yellow. How amazing is this for Halloween? Let me put that price up there. Now, like I told you guys, Halloween is my favorite holiday. I love fall, but I'm not going to be here anymore for Halloween. And it's sad, but it's good because every year we're going to start going to Cancun now for Halloween. And this does glow. It does have a lot of cadmium in it. It is gore. This is a piece of stunning eye candy. Gorgeous piece of Viking. And I'm going to measure it. And then I'm going to show you all the cadmium that is in here. Isn't it beautiful? And is a pretty large compote. And I'm going to measure it, and then I'll show you guys the glow. It stands 6 inches tall, and the opening is 10 inches across. And there's no chips on it. Let me make sure there's no scratches on the inside. I don't see any scratches on the inside. It looks really good. Yep, no scratches. Isn't this gorgeous? This is yummy eye candy right here. And then like the bottom has a flower on it. So pretty. I love how Viking does that. And I'm going to turn my black light on. I love the designs they put on it. Let's see. I hope you guys can see the glow. See, here's some cadmium right here. And then even up on the tips here that glows. even down to the bottom here. My hand is in the way, guys. And this is a kind of a heavier piece. Yeah, that's better. There. Look at the glue on just the pedestal right there. Oh, nice, Mary. Yeah, that blue's so pretty. Can you guys see the cadmium in it? I'm trying to keep my light in one position here. It's absolutely stunning. And then there is some up here on the right around the edges right there. Beautiful. There we go. Trying to get my light. There we go. Not sure of the name of the design that is on here either. I love that flower on the bottom. Wow. It's pretty glowing here. It is super gorgeous. It is. I can see Halloween candy in it. Like I said, Halloween is, I love Halloween. But now I'm going to be loving, I love Halloween in Mexico. Look at just the bottom of this. Are you going on a trip, Margot? See the cadmium goes all the way around the rim of this compote. Gorgeous. Oh, nice, Mary. Okay, if there is no interest in this, I'm going to set this back on my table. Maybe I'll pull it out another time. Maybe when I'm at the lake and I'm sitting by the lakeside, by the water in the sunlight. This, I mean, it's already stunning. What? Ah, wow. Wow. I hope you put a whole bunch of pictures on Instagram. I would love to see that. I have an amazing time. Wow. I bet you're super excited. Holy moly. That's awesome. How long are you going to be gone for? I've never been on a cruise. That is awesome. Wow. Okay, I'm going to set this actually on my chair right here. Gorgeous piece. Thanks, Margot. You have some. I love your stuff too, Margot. You have amazing things all the time. Okay, now my next one is to start at 28. Mhm. 3 weeks? What? Oh my gosh. You're not want to come back. That's awesome. You have an amazing trip. I'm sure you will. Have you ever done it before? Or is that your first time? Or it's going to be your first time? I know, isn't it funny? Like when you have a vacation booked, and you're like, countdown, Let the countdown begin and let's go. Oh, wow. I lived in Spain for 7 years. It's a different world. It's a different world. Okay, now this is gorgeous. I did put it, this is going to start at 28. Now when I looked this up, they said that this is a rare piece. This is Moon and Stars, and it is called lime green. It doesn't glow, but it does glow pretty good here in the sunlight. But I have never seen lime green before. Hey, kitty cat. Yes, it does sound like a trip of lifetime. But yeah, isn't this green pretty? I, I've seen every Moon and Stars, but I've never seen a lime green. It's really, really pretty. I'm trying to get you up close. And it's got like a an opalescent to it, but it is called lime green. And there's no chips on it or cracks. It's in really good shape. Oh my goodness. I know this thing about traveling, you can't bring so much back with you. Isn't this piece neat? And I'm going to measure it. It's pretty big. It is 6.5 inches across and it stands 6.5 inches tall. And I'm going to put it on my head here. I just love this color. Just makes me think of spring and summer. I actually can see succulents in here. Very pretty. Beautiful lime green. And here's the bottom. I'm going to get you up close so that you can see it. Have you guys ever seen the lime green one before? No. Okay, if there's no interest in this starting at 28, I'm going to pass. Love it. Love, love, love it. Or you could put your jewelry in there too. It's just such a pretty, pretty color. And there's no chips or cracks. So it stands 6.5 inches tall, and the opening is 6.5. Okay. If you guys wanted to think about that, you can always just let me know. Very pretty. Gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to leave the 28 up there because my next one is also going to start at 28. And like I tell you guys, I get this stuff because I love it. And if it never sells, that's okay with me. I'm just going to keep everything. But of course, I get all this stuff to resell. But look at this beautiful pink depression vase. It is gorgeous. I love the shape of it. So mid-century shape. It is a gorgeous pink depression. And I believe these are from the 30s, just by the shape of them. I love how it's bulbous on the bottom, then it fans out towards the top. And I'm going to measure it. And there's no scratches in it. There's no cracks. There's no chips. And then here's the top. How gorgeous would this be for your summer flowers? And you can get a lot of flowers in there. So this was going to start at 28 if there was any interest in this beautiful pink depression vase. I'm going to measure it. Love, love, love. I can see like pink roses in here. Oh, I can't wait to start getting flowers. I love planting flowers all summer long. It stands 10 inches tall, and the opening is 6 inches. And it does have paneling on it too. If you can see the paneling that goes throughout it. I'm not sure of the maker of this either. Trying to keep it all on the screen here. Gorgeous piece of pink depression for your beautiful summer flowers. What are you guys' favorite flowers that you like to get during the summertime or that you grow in your own yard? My lilacs just started blooming. Oh, are you? You're doing me. I got to see that, Margot. You and Brad crack me up. I laugh all the time watching you guys. And it's good to laugh when you're watching these sales, you know. Hollyhocks. Oh, okay. Those are the tall ones, right? My grandmother used to have hollyhocks. Bicker. Yeah, but you bicker in a lovingly way. Just like me and my husband, we bicker all the time too. But we don't say bicker. We say another word. Yes, Mary, it would. Yes, because of the height. I just love this. I'm going to set this to the side. If there is no interest and you guys wanted to think about it, okay. Like I said, it's just stunning. I'm going to set this over here. I'm going to get another sip of water. Oh, really? Oh, wow. I have a lilac bush out here that we planted like 3 years ago. And so it's starting to really get a little bit bigger. But I have a huge one that is at the lake. And I will take a picture of it and I'll put it on Instagram. It is so huge. So my lilacs out here are like a really, really, like a really pretty purple. But the ones at the lake are really dark, dark purple. And oh my gosh, the smell is just, I just love the smell of lilacs. And I grew up with them too. My grandmother had them all in her yard. Just brings back memories, you know? Certain things bring back memories, good memories. Okay, let's see. My next one is going to start, I'm going to say 19. I'm not going to go any lower on these because I believe last week I had them at 24. So this is going to be my lowest price. Oh, really? Lucky. Now, I put candles in them, and they're going to come with these candles. Now, I can't remember the name of the candlesticks. It's some kind of, I can't remember the name of the candlesticks. My antique guy, Rob, told me what they are, but I can't remember. Maybe you guys know. But you're going to get a pair of Fenton candlesticks, and these are from, I'm sorry, these are jadeite, and they're made by Fenton. I'm going to take the candlestick out so that you can see the candlestick. If you guys know the name of the print that is on this candle, I can't remember. Now, they've never been lit. I just thought this blue and white would look pretty with the green jadeite. Now, if your candles are wiggling around like that, just put a little bit of tissue in there, and it'll seal them right up. This one's not that bad. But I just love the little feet on them. Let me get that. These are going to start at 19 if there's any interest in these beautiful jadeite Fenton, and they're jadeite. And I can't remember the name of the candlesticks. All I can think of is damask, but it's not damask. I don't know. So you're going to get the candlestick holders and the candles for $19 for Fenton Jadeite. I love the little feet on them. Delft. Thank you, Margot. That's what it is, Delft. Thank you. Yep, it's Delft. These are Delft candles. Let me get them up closer. He had them in a big box and with other things like I can't remember what else, but I just grabbed the candles. I think there was pottery in there, but it was all gone. I was like, I'll take the candles. I like these. So yes, these are Delft. Thank you, Margot. Let me measure these little the candlestick holders themselves. Really, really pretty jadeite. 4.5 inches wide, and they stand 1.5 inches. Thank you, Mary. I love these. I'm going to take them out so that you can see how pretty the green is. Very, very beautiful, beautiful jadeite. I just love the shape of them. And also they do look like a little flower. Okay, I'm going to set these down. I'm going to take the candles out. And like I said, Mary, you're going to get the candlesticks with the jadeite. And they are called Delft. Thank you for that information too, Margot. I appreciate that. And I'm going to put sold in for you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. Those are so pretty. You're going to love them. Like I said, if the candles wiggle around, just put a little tissue around the candle and put them in there. Yeah, that was a good price. Let me write you down for those, Mary. Oh, you don't? Oh, well, there you go. Now you got your first jadeite. And I'm going to set these over here. They're just so, so pretty. I know when I went to Mexico, they kept telling me that this was jade. I was like, it's not jade. It's chalcedony. I love this ring. And I got this for a bargain from my antique guy. He sold to me for $20. And it's all sterling. I've been wearing it since I got it a year ago. I love this ring. I love all my jewelry. Let me take another sip of water. Must be the weather. I can't, Margot, it is 88 degrees here. Mm. Okay, my next one is going to start at 26. And it is for the cat and the bull. Now this I thought was Hager, but it's not. It is called, I did take a picture of it on my phone last week. Maybe I'll find it. Put that up. Okay, let's see. Get to my pictures. Yeah, because I thought it was Hager, and it's not. I was like, oh. Sometimes I get surprised when I look stuff up. It's called Feisman Designs. And here's the sticker that is on the bottom of it. It does look like Hager. And I'm going to get you the little bowl. I'm going to hold you the bowl separately. So this is a bowl. I think this would look really cool if you put like a little bit of dirt in here with some succulents in here Or if you want to put your goldfish in there, that's what I believe it was for. Oh, really? So it is for this cat and the bowl. And it is a really nice white. And there's no chips in it or cracks. I actually think this would be cool. Like if you love plants, if you put it by one of your plants. I'm going to measure it. Let me set this down. It stands 9 inches tall by 9 inches. 9 by 9. I'm going to put the bowl down so you can get a good look at his face. See how the shape of this? Oh, just that bowl just fits in here perfectly. And here is his face. I'll show you the stamp on the bottom too. It's a really pretty, like snow white, really. And there's no chips on them either, or cracks. I know. I can't wait for tomorrow. It's Friday, yay. I'm going to put the bowl back in. There, I've been looking for one of these for years, and I just came across. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I finally found one!" And I, of course, thought it was. I assumed that it was hair until I saw the sticker on the bottom. You could even put fairy lights in there. I did bring up some fairy lights. Let me show you what it looked like with some fairy lights in it. I got these fairy lights, and then when I turned this button on, these fairy lights have like different settings. It goes fast, slow, fading. I was like, wow, this is a cool string of fairy lights. I'm getting these. Let's see what it would look like with some fairy lights in it. There, it's got some fairy lights in it. That's pretty neat, huh? Okay. Now turn these off. Yeah, these are some really cool fairy lights. I love the setting. There's like 6 settings on this thing. Okay. And I'm going to set this to the side if you guys wanted to think about that very carefully. Okay, very carefully. Okay, let's see. My next one is going to start at 12. Yes, 12. And I do have another piece of Pink Depression. I just thought this was adorable. I had to get it. And I love the scalloping that is on here. Let me put that up. And here is the bottom of it. Maybe you could put some little candies in there, some nuts, your jewelry. Oh, yeah. We don't have one here because we're not here all summer. We just go to the lake. I go to the lake and float in the lake all summer. But I do love the scalloping on here. I love the shape of it. All these pretty scallops that are on the sides here. And there's no chips on it either. Very pretty piece of Pink Depression. I'm going to measure it. And here is the top. Let's see. It is 6.5 inches across, and it stands 3.5 inches tall. Very, very cute. I'm not sure of the maker of this either. I just love these scallops. Kind of like folds in a little bit, as you can see. Pretty, pretty pink. I know, because I live right in a town. And it's like you don't see everybody all winter, then it's like boom, it's nice outside and like everybody's outside. And then like, oh, I hear sirens and cops and ambulance. I'm like, yep, nice weather. Everybody gets outside. Okay, if there's no interest in this starting at 12, I'm going to pass on this if you guys wanted to think about it. Actually can kind of see like those little dinner mints in here too. But really whatever you would like to put in there. Beautiful piece of pink depression glass. I like this little tiny pedestal. Okay. And I will pass on this one. Okay. Now, if you guys are rewatching this later, just email me and I'll let you know what is still available. Okay, my next one is going to start at 22. And this is gorgeous. It is purple opalescent. It is Westmoreland. Put that up. And it is a beautiful candy dish. Bonbon dish. Look at this beautiful purple. As you can see, it does have a lot of opalescent that goes around the edges to the beautiful ruffles. And I'm going to show you, it does have its original sticker here. It does say Westmoreland. And I'm going to read it to you what it says on here. I'm going to need my magnifier on my phone to read it. It says Westmoreland, handmade authentic glass. I love this piece. I love the color of the purple. Then here is the bottom. And it does kind of like have a little bit of opalescent basically like through the whole dish itself. But look at the beautiful ruffles. So pretty. And I love this little handle. And I'm going to measure it. Let's see how big it is. It is 8 inches across. I'm wondering if this comes off. Oh yeah, this can come right off. So I can take this off for shipping, but I don't think it would be matter. But it does screw on and off here on the bottom. I know it is so. This color is just stunning. Love this purple. I'm going to show you there's like a little bit of designing underneath the edge here. And it sits like this. This purple is just so pretty with the opalescent. Isn't it gorgeous? I really was surprised that it was Westmoreland. I was like, wow. I've never seen Westmoreland in purple ever. Nope. So pretty. Okay, if there's no interest in this starting at 22, I am going to set it down. You guys can think about it. You can email me. Just a beautiful piece of purple. It's a different, it's more like a really pretty lavender. I love how the opalescent is. It's basically goes through the whole dish, but then it just so thick right towards the edges here. And there's no chips on it either. Okay. And I'm going to set this to the side. Very carefully. I'm going to set it actually right here in my chair. Okay, next I am going to start my next one is going to start at 32. And this is the lowest price I'm going to go on this. So this is final 32, and that's it. And it's for this Flow Blue butter dish. This is absolutely gorgeous. And I have to take the lid off because there's an insert in here. Now, this butter dish is over 100 years old. It is very old. I'm going to take the top off. I'm actually thinking it's like 100 and I think it's from the 1900s myself. Early 1900s. So this is the little insert that goes in here. So you set your butter on here, and then you put ice in here. And then you put your butter on the ice so it doesn't melt. Now there is a little bit of paint loss right here by my finger right here. It is not a chip, it's just a little bit of paint loss. And I'm going to show you the stamps. Now there's a stamp in the middle of the bowl with a crown on it. And I think that this stamp here says England. Trying to get you up close because doesn't it look like it says land? So to me, that must be England. And then in the center bowl here is a crown right there. Hope you guys can see it. And it does have some fading to it. Thank you, Mary. I see Mary at 32. I just love this. I think this will set off any holiday table. But me, I would use this every day because it is just gorgeous. Like I said, this is a very old piece. And I'm going to set this down so I can show you the designs just on the lid here. Look at the beautiful design that goes all the way around to the top here, to the pretty handle. I love this piece. And then here is the inside. Now for the age, it is in amazing condition. Amazing. Then I'm just going to show you the little platter. Now I will measure it. And here is the platter itself. It's kind of like a little bowl, actually. Look at that, beautiful. I'm going to measure this, and then I'll give you the height of it. It is 8 inches across, and it stands 4 inches tall. Okay, if I don't see any other interest besides Mary, I'm going to call it for this beautiful Flow Blue butter dish. How gorgeous is this? It is stunning, Mary. You are going to love this. I'm going to set it down. And I'm going to put the insert back in, and I'm going to call it for Mary if there's no other interest. Very carefully. You're getting a lot of goodies today, Mary. And there you go. Both of Mary. Congratulations, Mary. Another nice piece you got. I'm going to write you down. And I did say, oh, I did forget to put it in. It's 32, right? Thank you, Mary. Great. Alrighty. Let's see. What else should I work on next? I am going to, um, I do have quite, I do have left here. Now I do have another piece of Viking. I know, Mary, it's going to be like Christmas. You're like, oh, I am like that every time when I get a package from everybody else too. Okay, now this one is going to start at 22. I'm not going to go any lower than that. So this is, I can always go higher, but you can't go lower. But I'm not going to go any lower for this. It is a beautiful piece of red Viking, and it does have cadmium. As you can probably see, you can see the cadmium that is just up around the edges here. How this is like blood red. It's not a ruby red. It is a blood red. It is so, so gorgeous. The quality of this glass is just so pretty. It's just so smooth and oh, I love this dish. And I'm going to measure it. Then I will show you the glow with some of the my black light. I know, isn't this gorgeous, Mary? I love this piece. I love this piece. If you guys like red and green like I do, I love this piece. I was like, oh my, I just love it. This red is just amazing. Amaze balls. Okay, let me measure it. It is 8.5 inches across and it stands 2.5 inches tall. It's kind of shaped like a flower and a star at the same time. Isn't it gorgeous? This red is just blood red. And I love, oh, I'm going to show you the bottom. Here's the bottom. So it sits just like this. Isn't it gorgeous? Okay, let me get my black light out here. And you can see the cadmium that is all around the edges here. Hope that you can see that. How gorgeous is this? No, it is Viking. Oh my goodness, I love this. This one's got a lot of cadmium in it too, like all the way around the edges. And then there's also cadmium up underneath here. Isn't that so weird how you can see the cadmium and then it's boom, it's blood red again. Cadmium to blood red. Wow. So neat. I didn't even notice that there was cadmium underneath it until just now. I'm going to show it to you guys. Like, wow. Isn't that neat? I just thought it was on the edges. Okay, if there's no interest in this starting at 22, I'm going to put it right on my shelf and call it mine. Because I love it. I have a lot of ruby red, but I don't have anything that is blood red like this. It is just so pretty. And I love the shape of it. And I just think about all the uses I could use it for. like over the summer, maybe strawberries, raspberries. I bring all my pretty glass to the lake and I use it. I sure do. Okay, and I'm going to set this down. If you guys wanted to think about it, you can always email me. Okay, Mary. Absolutely. Isn't it gorgeous? Love, 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 love it. Okay, now in my preview, I was talking about this cake plate. I've always wanted one for a long, long, long time because I remember my grandmother having one. Let me take a sip of my water. And Rob, my antique man, had this, and I was like yelling for joy. And he's like, "Oh my gosh, Cricket." I was like, "I've been wanting one of these for a long time because of my grandmother. I'm just being very careful with my glass." And this is a piece of Fostoria. And look at this beautiful cake plate. Now, this is called the optic pattern on here. And I love it because it has like these scallop edges that go up. Now, this is going to start at 38. Seems like it's getting warmer in here. I think it's just because of the lights. And I don't even have a fan on or anything. I'm not used to this heat. But I love this is the big cake plate by Fostoria. My grandmother, Nanny, had one of these. She always kept donuts or cookies on it all the time. But what I would do is I would put it on maybe a really pretty compote, and then this would be the top, and I would put a beautiful piece of glass on here. How beautiful. Let me put this red one on here. I just want to see what it would look like with this red piece on here. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Look at this with just the little red plate on here. Oh boy. I love that. Isn't that pretty? But yes, you could put any color glass on here. That would be gorgeous. And then look at this piece of Northwood that I have. How pretty would this be on here? Oh boy. Look at that. Doesn't that look pretty together? Yes, there's just so many things that you can do with this beautiful cake plate. I love it because the edges go up like that. And of course, the design. I'm going to measure and tell you how big it is. It is pretty large. Let's see. It is 14.5 inches across. Wow. It is pretty large. Okay, if there is no interest in this, I'm going to put it right up on my hutch and call it mine. I love it. Okay, I'm going to set this over here very carefully. Of course, if you guys wanted to think about that, you just email me. Let me see how many people we got in here. Okay. Okay, my next piece is a piece of Fenton. Okay, I was like, oh my God, it's got a big chip in it, but it doesn't. It's just the way the glass is set on it. Oh my gosh, Mary, yes. You're right. Like I said, any beautiful glass is just it'll look beautiful, stunning on there. My next piece is a piece of Fenton. And it's going to start at 42. And also it is a piece of Amberina, but it's the orange and yellow. And it is Fenton. And it is the handkerchief one. Oh my goodness. This is gorgeous. See, because when I was looking at it, I thought there was a chip right here, but there's not. It is in perfect condition. No chips or cracks. Look at all the points up here. And I'm going to turn the black light on it. Oh, yep. All the cadmium is up here on the top. Let's see. I really didn't look at it with the black light yet. Because I know that if you get things at a certain angle, you get more cadmium in here. Wow. Holy moly. You guys can see the cadmium in there. Right down to the base. All the way up to the top. How does it look like this? How pretty is that? Thank you, Mary. I know Rob, my antique man, he goes, "You got good taste." I got it from my mom. My mom had amazing, amazing taste in everything. I love this. I think this is called thumbprint pattern on here to the handkerchief style up there. I'm gonna turn this that backlight kind of blinds you after a while. But isn't this gorgeous? I love, love, love it. This is a beautiful vase. I could see this at fall time with some fall flowers in there, maybe even colored leaves in here. So pretty. Here is the bottom. I just love orange in the sunlight. It's just like eye candy. And it is a pretty wide, so you could get a lot of flowers in there. Okay, if there's no interest in this, guys wanted to think about it. So stunning. Love, love, love it. I love how it like goes up and down. It's so it's just so all uneven. That's what I love about it. The top there. Gorgeous piece. Okay, I'm going to set this to the side if you guys want to think about that. Now I have a beautiful. Mary, did you get to see my preview? I'm going to put this off to the side. Take a this. Suddenly my throat hurts. Oh, that's right. I forgot to tell you guys my daughter's sick upstairs. She has a fever. So that's probably hope I don't get sick. Yep, as soon as the weather gets nice, my kids get sick. So let me take a picture of this. I love this plate. So pretty. Hey, I don't want to be that big. Okay, let's see. I have to come up here to take a picture of it. There we go. Okay. I found it. Okay. I'm going to show you the information of it. Look at this beautiful plate. I love this. It's got flamingos all over it. And this is going to start at 26. This is a very special plate. There we go. And I'm going to get up close to see this beautiful plate. And I'm going to give you all the information about it. Look at in the background. You can see there's more peacocks back there in the yard there. Well, they're in the water. And look at the flowers that go all the way around the plate. Trying to go slow so you can see all the pretty flowers on here. And I'm going to give you some information about it. It does say American Flamingo, The Birds of America, from original drawings by John James Audubon, printed from the fine engravings colored by hand. And then it gives a date of 1637, but this is just a it was all hand painted. It is absolutely stunning. I'm going to show you all the stuff that is on the back here. So that is a picture of John James Audubon there. This is just gorgeous. If you guys have a plate collection, or if you just love flamingos, period, or you just love this plate, I love all of them. I love all the above. But anyways, I took a picture of it. I'm going to show you the information about it on eBay. Now, on eBay, they are asking $50 for it on eBay, right there. Just this one plate. Now, they're just asking for it. I don't know how much they'll get for it. Let me see what else it says on the site. Trying to get a date. I know it is, Mary. It is. But see, they even have theirs on a little they have theirs on the little rack. I just love the colors of it too. Let me measure it. And there's no chips on it either. It is, I just love it. It's 10.5 inches. Hi, Bonnie. You're fine, Bonnie. Thank you for coming in. Like I said, this is just a very special plate. I'm not sure of the date of it. Now, the Audubon guy is, he's the guy that drew the animals and wildlife, right? Beautiful, beautiful coloring on here. Okay, I will set this to the side if you guys wanted to think about that. Very neat. It is. Very pretty. I'm going to put my bracelet on because I don't want to lose it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hang on a second, guys. I'm going to grab these over here. I got something else over here. Okay. I have a handful of Wade Whimsies. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here is the first one. I'm going to start these at 4. And you're going to get all of them. So here's the first one, is a little giraffe. And these are all stamped England on them because they are from Wade Whimsies. Let me see the stamp marks on this one. Yeah, that's inside the engraving there. Right on the sides, it does. They all say England. Okay, let's see the next one. This one's so cute. Look at this little pony. He's a little chubby pony. And he's like I think like a brown. His little tail there. Um, trying to maneuver him. There he is. There's the pony. So you got a giraffe and a pony. And this is some kind of monkey. Here's the monkey. That's the third one. And the fourth one is rhino. And the next one is a bunny. This bunny's so cute. It's a little bunny. Here's a side profile of the bunny. So we're going to get all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And this one is I believe this one's a bear. Yeah, and he's got a little hat on his head. He looks like a circus bear. And the last one is Uncle Sam. And this one's kind of like a minty green. Here's the back. So you're going to get all 7 of them. Uncle Sam, the bear, the giraffe, and they're all in perfect condition, and the pony, and the monkey, and this is a rhino. Huh. And the last one is a bunny. Okay, if there's no interest in those 14, I'm going to put them right here in my bowl. And we will move on to something else. Okay, my next one is going to start at 16. And it is for another piece of Pink Depression. And it is a beautiful mayonnaise dish. And look what I got with it, the pink spoon. This is a thick glass of a pink spoon I've ever seen. I'm going to put the spoon down to show you this piece. It does have like a little bit of gold gilding on it with etching on the flowers there. And there's no chips on it. It's in really, really good shape. And there's even gold down here at the foot of the dish here. Goes all the way around. Here's the bottom, and I'm going to give it a measure here. I could see cranberry sauce in here, but it is considered a mayonnaise dish. It stands 4 inches, and the opening is 7 inches. So you're going to get both the beautiful Pink Depression mayonnaise dish with this beautiful pink spoon that is all glass. Look how it's a very thick glass. Here's the handle. Very different. And that was going to start at 16 if there was any interest in that beautiful Pink Depression mayonnaise dish with a pink spoon. Or maybe you could put relish in there too. Gotta have relish on your hot dogs, right? Okay, I'm gonna set this to the side if you guys wanted to think about that. I love the shape of it. And I'm gonna set this down. And let's see, my next one is going to start at 48. Oh, you should open them. They're very pretty, Bonnie. My next piece is another piece of Viking. And it is this beautiful purple Viking candy dish. Look how pretty it is in the sunlight. Let me put that up. I'm glad you got it, Bonnie. Isn't this pretty? Okay. Let me set this down. And then I'm going to show you the lid. Even the lid has a flower on the top there. And it has really pretty paneling, and you can feel it. It rises up here. Beautiful purple. And there's no chips on it either. It is in awesome, awesome condition. And then here is the bottom of it. And it is a thick, thick glass. Let me show you. Look how thick this glass is. And even the top looks like a flower. And even the bottom has a flower on it. This is just so stunning. This purple. And I'm going to measure it. See, now the sides have paneling too that all are ribbed all the way around. The quality of Viking, I can't stand it. I just love it so much. And I just love, like, these are supposed to be like petals, and look how thick this is. And I'm going to measure it. So pretty. Gorgeous, gorgeous. It stands 9.5 inches tall. And from edge to edge, it is 6 inches. And it is in perfect condition. And it is a pretty large candy dish. It's just stunning. So pretty. I love that when you look at it, well, just from the handle, there's a flower. And then when you look at it, hi, Suzanne. I haven't seen you in a long time. Honey, it's at 48, but I understand that you went 48, not 58. It's so good to see you. Thank you for popping in. I love that when you see from the top, it looks like a flower. And then all the way down to the bottom, it has all these beautiful, it looks like a flower on the bottom also. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Suzanne. It's so good to see you. Okay, I'm going to show you the top again. And if there's no other interest, I'm going to call it for Suzanne. See the flower right there on the handle? I love this beautiful handle on here. Okay, and I'm going to call it for Suzanne if there is no other interest. I'm going to put it by my head. Beautiful, beautiful piece. I'm going to set this down. And I'm going to put sold in if there is no other interest. Oh, I see Patsy at 60. Thank you, Patsy. And how are you, Patsy? I see Suzanne at 64. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. I'm going to bring it back up. It's just so gorgeous in the sunlight. What we have left, let's see, it is almost 6 o'clock. I think it's been staying out to like 7:30 now. Yay! Oh, I can't wait to see the sun. Just a gorgeous piece. I see Susanna is 64. If there is any other interest. Hi, tutors. Are you having a sale tonight? Because I thought I saw that you were having a sale tonight. I was going to check it out if I could. I love going to tutor sales. If you guys are not subscribed to tutors, it is purple. Please subscribe to Tutors Treasure. She has amazing things. It's a beautiful, beautiful purple. I just love it. Look how thick the glass is on here. So thick. Looks like it's oozing. Okay, Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie. I'll write you down for those. Thank you so much. Okay, 8:30. Okay. Okay. Okay, if there's no other interest besides Suzanne, I do see Patsy at 60. Susanna at 64. I'm going to put in sold. And Patsy, are you out? If you could tell me if you're out or not, so I could just put in sold for Suzanne. Thank you, tutors. This is a gorgeous piece of Viking glass. It's a beautiful, beautiful purple. You know, there may be a lag. I'm a patient person. But really, if you love this piece, don't pass it up because it is stunning. It is a stunning piece of Viking. Like I said, when you look at it from the top, I see Suzanne at 70. Thank you. It looks like a beautiful flower. Suzanne, I think you outbid yourself. I know, tutors. It is gorgeous. Look at the bottom. So, like, the bottom even has a flower on it, too. This color is just so, it's eye candy. That's what I say about a lot of my glass. It's just eye candy. And I love how the paneling goes all the way around and it sticks out like this. I'm going to take the lid off. And the third, I see Patsy at 75. Thank you, Patsy. Like I said, look how thick the glass is. It's just so stunning. I see Suzanne 80. Thank you, guys. See the flower there. A lot of beautiful flowering detailing on it. To the lid that has the flower up. Also, I see Patsy at 85. See the flower up there on the top? And I love the handle. Just this piece right here is just a piece of eye candy for me. But it is just, and there's no chips on it or cracks. It is in perfect condition. I see Suzanne at 90. Thank you guys for your bids. And if you're out, Patsy, you can put out. Appreciate you guys. I'm not sure, Patsy. I'm thinking the 70s. Probably the late 70s. I want to see if it has any glow to it. Because I know that some purple does. No. But when I do put it in light, it looks like hot pink now. That's what the black light does to purple. Turns it hot pink. Oh. That black light bugs my eyes a little bit. I see Patsy at 95. I know, Suzanne. Me too. Me too. The color is just stunning. Stunning piece of Viking. I see Suzanne 110. Thank you. I so appreciate it. I'm glad you guys love my stuff. I like it too because when you can see what kind of candy you're going to put in there. Hey, let's put a fairy light in there. I do have a string of fairy lights here. I have these fairy lights, but when I press the button, it gives me whole different kinds of, I can have it fast, slow, speeding, blinking, fading. I'm like, wow, this is a cool option of all these lights on this. I love the string of fairy lights. Thank you, Patsy. Thank you so much, you guys. Suzanne, you're going to love this. Now look at it. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. The clarity of this Viking glass is just, as we all know, Viking is amazing. Yes. Yeah. I have an antique guy. He saves a lot of stuff for me. He's so nice. His name's Rob. And he's always just like, Crick, do you think you would like something like this? I'm like, yeah. Yes, I would. You're going to love this, Suzanne. Thank you so much for you guys' bids. I so appreciate it that you guys love the stuff that I'm bringing. Let me write you down for that. Okay, it was 110. Okay. And it's so good to see you, Suzanne. I'm glad you popped in, huh? Got a beautiful piece of purple Viking. It is gorgeous. Okay, let's see. As you guys know, I've got a lot of glass today. If you guys watched my preview. Okay, my next one is going to start at 60. It is for another, this one is Kanawa. Oh, wow, really, tutors? Yeah. I think I try to keep my prices reasonable. So let's see this. This is my first time ever getting this kind of a vase. I've gotten lots and lots of vases. And I think what was 2 weeks ago, I had a that blue swung vase and I sold it. There, right, Mary? That's right, Mary. So check out this beautiful vase, guys. It is a Kanawa swung vase. And it is Amberina. It is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm only going to start it at 60, and that is a really good price for this beautiful vase. And it does glow. I'm going to show you the glow in a second. I'm going to show you the fingers up here. Are you? Look at the top of this. I love, it's kind of like all these, it's kind of got like hobnailing on the bottom. And then it's just like pulled up. Say stretched. And then what they do is they swing it. That's why it's called a swung vase. They swing it so they get these little points that, that drip. It does have its original sticker here, where it does say Kanawa, and I'm going to measure it. Gorgeous, gorgeous face. And it is 15.5 inches tall. So it is pretty large. I have to keep it sideways so I can keep it in. Hi, Gina. Thank you, tutors. I appreciate it. Your tutors, your prices are very, very good too. What are you talking about? You have amazing jewelry. You guys should go check out tutors. Tutors Treasures. She's going to be on tonight at 8:30. I've got a lot of tutors jewelry. Don't I, tutors? I love tutor stuff. She has amazing taste. And I'm going to show you guys the glow with my black light here. So if there's any interest in this, it starts at 60. And let's see. There we go. Here's the bottom. I got to set it down for a second. I just want to get a better grip on it. I would not want to drop it. So here is the bottom here with the glow. It does have a lot of cadmium right here on the bottom. To the top here. I'm thinking that's not too much cadmium up there. Not seeing too much. Let's see what it looks like when I go down. It looks like it's more towards the base here. Now that it's got a lot of it in there to the pedestal there. I think I will tell you how tall it is again. Let's see. It is 15.5 inches tall, tutors. So it is pretty tall. I'm going to put it on my head here. Goes out the screen. But yes, as you can see, I'm going to put that black light on it again so you can see all the cadmium that is in here. If I can angle my light the right way. There we go. So yes, the bottom does have a lot of cadmium in it. And it's 15.5 inches tall. Kind of wall glass. And it says something else on here too. It says, right by that light, Dunbar, Virginia. Thank you, tutors. Yay, tutors is getting something. Isn't it gorgeous, tutors? Because it has original sticker on it. Right there. Kanawa. Try to get you up close again so you can see it. Okay, if there's no other interest, I'm going to call it for tutors. Does have a lot of cadmium in it. Wow. Huh. Really neat. My grandson loves playing with this black light. He's like, Nana, what glows? And he's walking all around the house with it and seeing what glows. If it glows if I put it in the inside like that. No, you can't. Okay, if there's no other interest, I'm going to call it. Yeah, that's good, tutors. Okay, I'm going to put my black light down, and I'm going to set this down, and I'm going to put in sold very carefully. That's so pretty. Once it's yours, tutor, you can do whatever you want. Of course, you can resell it. And Oh, it's yours, tutors. Congratulations. I appreciate that. Gonna write you down for that. And also I'm gonna write down that was Barney. She wanted the Wade Whimsies. Because just remember that. Okay. Let's see. I'm just looking around. Okay, this one I'm going to do. This one's going to start at 18. Oh, okay. You're welcome. You are welcome. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to lower the price to 16. Up. Okay. It is a piece of Nippon, and it does have its spoon with it. And I'm going to show you all about it. It is so pretty if you love blue and white, like I do. It does have its original spoon, cute spoon. Look at the detailing just in the spoon on the inside. I can turn it slowly. So that's the inside of the spoon to look at just a pretty handle. I've been trying to do previews. I did a preview earlier today, tutors. So if you just want to check out my previews, I try to. I can't always say I do because I just started doing them. And it does say Nippon here on the bottom. And here is the little bowl. I love this little bowl because it's got little ball feet on the bottom of them. These little blue print there. Then here is the inside of the bowl. But if you want me to just email you and let you know, I'll also do that, tutors. Absolutely, I will. Look at the design just inside this bowl. And also it is marked Nippon on the bottom there. And then here is the little platter that it sits on. Let me measure that. So pretty. I think it's just like a little ramen set. 5.5 inches. So you're going to get the little plate in the bowl with its original spoon. And I love the little ball feet on the bottom. So cute. They got like little blue prints on the feet also. Thank you, Patsy. Isn't it pretty? And there's no chips on it either. It's just like, I do see a little bit of crazing. And I just love the shape of this bowl on the bottom of it to the inside of it. It's in really good shape. Okay, if there's no other interest, I'm going to call it for Patsy. To this beautiful spoon. The spoon is just so freaking adorable. To all the print on the inside of it. Okay. And I believe that will be coming to you, Patsy. My husband wants to start making his own noodles. I'm going to put sold in if there's no other interest. I think homemade noodles are amazing. Congratulations, Patsy. I'm going to write you down. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm going to call that the ramen bowl. And that was for 16. Thank you so much. I'm going to set this over here. And let's see. I did that Viking. I do have a lot of pieces. Tutors, if you want to go back and rewatch it. I do have a lot of other Viking. I had a lot of glass today. A lot of glass. I'm trying to see. Oh, my perfume bottle. I'm going to start this one. This one is going to start at 14, and it is a beautiful, beautiful pink depression perfume bottle, and it is just so elegant and pretty. I love the shape of it. Now it does have a little bit of paneling in it. Maybe you can see it. How there's like a little bit of a twist to the bottle itself, and I love the shape of it. I'm gonna take the top off, and it does have a grounding on here and also on the inside, and they do that so that it doesn't um uh get loose or jiggle around. You want to have your glass ground when they're touching each other. Yeah, I hear you. But if I do tutors, I'll always try to email you about it though. Okay? And I'm going to show you the top of this too. There's like a little bit of ruffling up here on the top of it. It's just so pretty. I can see this on your vanity or in your bathroom, wherever you'd like to put it. Let me put that start up there. This is going to start at 14, not 16. And I'm going to measure it. I just love this little stopper because it looks like a little piece of eye candy. It's a beautiful pink depression. I'm not sure who made it. Here is the bottom. But it's just so pretty. Let's see how tall it is. It is 5 inches tall. 5 inches tall. I think it would look really pretty too if you put a silk ribbon just around the neck right here. I think that would be really pretty. Maybe a pretty blue flower one or a pink one, any color ribbon would look really pretty around the neck right there. Okay, if there's no interest in this, I'm going to pass. You guys wanted to think about that. Thank you, Patsy. It's just very pretty. It's very pretty, delicate, and elegant, all in the same, just so pretty. I love the paneling that is in there. You can feel it on the outside. It's very, very slight paneling. Okay, if there's no other interest, I'm going to call it for Patty. I'm going to set this down. I know there's just a little bit of a lag. I'm going to take a sip of my water, then I'm going to put sold in for Patsy. I can't believe the sun's still out. Yay. Thank you. We have sun and sold to Patsy. Thank you, Patsy. That is so pretty. You're going to love that. Very pretty piece of pink. And that was 14. So I appreciate you guys coming in. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. I know I have a couple of people tell me that, but that's sometimes my brain is just, I can think of so many things to say about this that doesn't, you know, give it justice. You know what I mean? Like, let's see, like this piece of Northwood. I haven't sold this yet. And this is going to start at 22. And I have lowered the price, and this is going to be the bottom price of this Northwood. Now look at this piece of Northwood. There's so many things that you could say about it, but first I look at the shimmer, and it's a rainbow. You see pinks, yellows and greens and blues. And I love the shape of it too. Kind of looks like a flower. And it is Northwood. There is an N in there for Northwood. Then here is the back of it. Look how shiny it is in the back. So pretty. Now I did put this on my Fostoria cake plate, and that looked really pretty on there. And there's no chips on it either, or cracks. I think there's a little bubble in the glass. I didn't notice that. There is a little bubble inside the glass right there underneath my finger. I also see another bubble right here by my finger. See it? Right there by my fingernail. It is inside the glass. Now, if you guys already have a yes, I did. I sold out those a couple weeks ago. Those were gorgeous. Gorgeous. What I was just saying about Northwood, if you guys already have if you have any Northwood vases or bowls or anything that has this beautiful shimmer to it, this is going to set it off. It is just so, so pretty. Doesn't it look like it's got an oil slick all over it? But that's what Northwood does. That's why I love Northwood. I love their vases too. I've sold a lot of Northwood vases because they are just stunning. I guess we would all agree that Northwood is stunning glass. It's a company that's been around for a long, long time. Just like Dugan, a lot of glass companies I love. Okay, let's see. Oops. It's just jewelry, so that's okay. That can fall on the floor. I'm going to pick it up. My next piece is going to be a piece of Pyrex. And it's going to be $12. I did drop the price on that too. Okay, let's see. It is over here. And it is for this I've never seen this design on Pyrex before. It seems like it's got like little butterflies right there. It's a kind of flower prints. Anybody knows the design of this Pyrex? And I don't think it was ever used. There's no scrape marks or utensil marks in it. It is a white milk glass. And it does say Pyrex. And it does say 1.5 pint on the bottom. Right there. Let me put my start up, which is going to start at 12. It does say Pyrex right there. I think this would be nice for over the summertime. You can put your blueberries in there, your strawberries in there, your fruit salad in there, whatever you would like to put in there. If anybody knows the name of this print, please tell me. It's a pretty yellow. It's in really good shape. Butterfly gold. Could be, Mary. That is a good guess. I've never seen this print on before. I see around here there's like a lot of blue and green Pyrex, but I have my grandmother's old Pyrex, and it's a big, huge, they call it a Cinderella ball, and it's pink. I love it. One day I'll get out and show it to you guys. It's just it's huge. It is huge. I couldn't find what, Bonnie? You talked about this print. Oh, I see. Maybe Mary's right. Maybe it's called the butterfly gold. I think that's a really good, she might have it right on the button. It could be that. Thank you, Mary. You have a good night. Thank you for coming in, Mary. Mary got a lot of beautiful goodies today. It's gonna be like Christmas when she opens up her box. That's for sure. Okay, if there's no interest in this at 12, I'm gonna set this to the side. Like I said, it's in perfect condition. Nobody ever put it in the dishwasher, and also the print goes around to the front too. Okay, and I'm going to set this one down. And I think that was my last. Nope, I do have my tray. Okay, my next one is going to start at 38. And guys, this is going to be my last item of the evening. If you guys have any questions, you could always email me. If you guys thought about things that you were interested in, you can always just email me. And this piece is also gorgeous. I'm just making sure I got everything. I believe I got everything. Sometimes after I'm saying, I'm like, oh, I forgot that. And it was only sitting in front of me. Oops, I forgot that. Nope, I did. Okay, I love this piece. It is a piece of Mexican pottery. Now, I can see this for summertime on your picnic table with maybe your veggies in here, your chips and dips, whatever you want to put in here. But there is 6 trays in there. And isn't this green? It's beautiful. It's kind of like an olive green, but all these trays come out. So the center one is like a little bowl, probably for your dips. And then there is 5 trays that all come out. I'm going to set this, and they're all the same exact size. I'm just trying to be very careful because I do like to slide around. I'm going to give you a close-up look of the print that is in there. And let me put that price up there. I always forget. Then I'm going to take these 2 out so I can show you the tray. What I would do is I would take all these little trays out and set them to the side, and then you could still use this tray because I love the print of this beautiful tray. And the print goes like all around to the side. And it does say Mexico, Talavera, right up here. It's kind of rubbed out, but it does say Talavera. So pretty. And I'm going to measure it. Or maybe you can use this for taco night. So pretty. Is this a red? Yeah, it is a red ceramic under here. And then they put like little felt on the corners here. Let's see. It is 12 inches. And the little dish itself is 2 inches. So this part is 2 inches right here. And it is 12 inches around with all these beautiful little trays that sit in it. But like I said, I would put the trays on the outside and put other things in here. You can do what you want. It's just so pretty. Different color shades of green in there. The glaze of Talavera is just so pretty. Stunning. And there's no chips on any of it either. It's in really, really good shape. Like I said, I could see this being used over the summertime at barbecues, all the parties you're going to have. Okay, I'm missing one. Here it is. Family gatherings, poker night, whatever you guys want to use it for. So it's just so pretty. Love, love, love this. Okay, I'm going to set this down if you guys wanted to think about it. Like I said, if you guys ever have any questions of anything, just email me and I'll let you know. Okay, guys, I'm going to set this down. And that was the last item, I believe, of the evening. I appreciate all of you guys coming in, and I got to see you guys today. I appreciate you guys. And I can't wait for tomorrow. It's going to be another gorgeous day in New York. Oh, I can't believe it was 88 degrees. I bet you that's going to be a record. It'll probably be on the news. We set a world record. It was 88 degrees in New York in April. I really don't ever being that hot. But then they said by Monday it's going to be back to the normal temperatures. I think I think they said Sunday it's going to start raining, and then back into the 50s on Monday. So, well, I guess I'd rather be rain than snow, right? But I do live in New York, so it could snow. It could. So I so appreciate you guys coming. It was a really, really fun sale. And I will see you guys next Thursday. Same time, same place. Night, guys.